Well, here we are.
Here we are.
Is there audio going through? Yeah, I guess there is.
Probably. Hope so.
What up, everybody? We're here.
I've got chicken.
Because if we were elsewhere, we would be breaking the law.
6 feet away, man.
6 feet away of people you don't live with or habitate with.
Uh-huh.
So.
All right. Fair enough. But if you got sick, I get sick. The end.
Well, I hope you're enjoying your isolation and social distancing. And if you're out of work or furloughed or laid off or whatnot, I hope you're finding some sort of meaningful way to fill your time. Me and Rickshaw are not so lucky. We are deemed essential employees of our industries, respectively, so we have to still work. I have to work from home now, which I thought was going to be cool, and after a week of it, I'm like, this isn't that great.
I try to look at it like I get to keep working, not I have to keep working.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm trying to see the positive in all this craziness.
Yeah, I mean, I see that as well, and considering I work in internet support, among other things, like I'm helping other people stay connected when they really have no other way to right now. So as difficult as some of them can be sometimes, it's important for the greater good.
At least I've got chicken.
So speaking of greater good, we're continuing to work our way down the line of original sort of flavors that C4 has had to offer before launching into their redesigned flavors and whatnot. Because as you may be aware, they have a new line of drinks, which is the C4 Super Brain, and they've actually repackaged and done some rebranding of their regular beta-alanine laced drinks, which is now called C4 Original, but we're going to save that for another day.
So we are settled that they call themselves C4 Super Brain because they have the because there's some other label on it that looks like it might be what it's also
Smart
called.
Energy.
Smart Energy, yeah.
But if you look at the fine print on the package where they have like the registered trademarks, it says C4 Super Brain Energy something. It's the registered trademark. So that is the name of the line.
Good, because Super Brain is so much more fun to say.
Yeah.
Super Brainer.
I guess you need a super brain to have smart energy. Crystal Lamb says he gets to find out what it's like to work from home starting Monday. Well, cheers to you, good sir. I hope that goes well for you.
Well, if you need some energy.
I was in the local Shaw's yesterday picking up some groceries, which you're allowed to do. And I found that not only does Shaw's now carry C4, they carry a pretty good assortment of C4. And there was a flavor of the original C4 Midnight Cherry, which is not one that we have encountered yet. And I think there may only be one other flavor of the original line we haven't done yet. But
no, there's definitely a few other ones.
With the original textured cans?
With the textured cans.
Well, then I will put my foot in my mouth. Except not really, because I don't want to taint the review.
Gross. Simon's, they have 4 different flavors of C4.
Oh, pick them up and we'll get them done.
I did pick them up. I drank half of them already.
Did you at least review them?
One of them was the one for the ninja competition from last month. So it was kind of a quick thoughts as I went, didn't give it a score, thought I would give a more in-depth review.
Well,
sorry.
I guess we have more C4 on our plate than I realized.
Explosive.
So I guess we'll just dive into this Midnight Cherry. And
at 4 p.m.
Who's counting? It's Saturday. Although for me, it's kind of Sunday because I have to start my new work schedule as of tomorrow, which is Sundays through Thursdays.
All right, so I've got about 36 hours to unfuck my sleep schedule.
Why?
Because then I need to be... Because I slept in today and I'm drinking caffeine at 4 p.m. So that's about when I would need to be back at work. Because that's when I need to be like, recharging for the work week.
Oh, okay, never. I thought that had something to do with what I said about my work week changing. And I was like, I don't know what your sleep schedule has to do with my work week.
Oh, just because my work time has changed as well. Now they're having people go in and clean the building in between all of our shifts. So we have shorter shifts now, and I'm coming in earlier.
Hey, still working.
So I probably shouldn't drink all of this, is what I'm saying.
Well, unless you drink it and then put in a workout.
All right, I think I've got to do that. That's as soon as I finish eating my food, then I'll start doing the workouts to get needed and stay
happy.
That's
6 minutes into the stream, we finally open a can.
Whatever. Our live streams are always longer than our YouTube videos.
Ooh.
Chemically.
Yeah. It's chemically delicious, and I almost snorted it.
Dude. Shirley Temple.
And it's clear, because I care, and no one else cares, but it's clear.
I care about big flavors. I almost don't want to say what I think about it because you and I have been so different on the flavor spectrum lately.
This is initially a bit sweeter than I usually expect a cherry drink to be, but a couple of sips in, it's got a nice cherry bite to it, and I kind of like it.
It's that very grenadine-y.
It's a black cherry flavor, not like a red cherry or a Bing cherry or a tart cherry. It's a black cherry flavor, which is very distinctive, and it's one that is quite a nostalgic one for me because as a kid, my favorite soda was Adirondack Black Cherry, which wasn't an easy one to get sometimes. So it was one of those rare occasion, like, wow, I can have a black cherry soda because it was like a summer thing for me. I not only got it a few times a year, and henceforth it was my favorite because I couldn't have it all the time.
Cherry convenience store freezy is what I'm getting from it.
Crystal Lamp says, chug it.
There's 300 milligrams in this. I'm not chugging this beast.
I like this flavor.
Okay, good. I was worried that you were going to say it tasted like metal and feet.
And all the vegetables and the underside of a manhole cover.
It tastes like the manhole penis looks. It's a flavor.
Oh, no, this one's good. I like this.
Okay.
So say what you're thinking.
What I'm thinking is that it's starting to hit me, and I'm realizing, man, I really did a number on not getting enough sleep last night because I feel like I'm coming out of a cave. I feel like Plato's allegory of the cave is revealing itself in front of me as a result of chugging some of this drink too fast.
Well, considering I went to bed around 2 a.m. and you were playing Skyrim, and I got up at 11 a.m. and you were playing Skyrim. I started playing Skyrim when I got back from the store after finishing work around 6 p.m. So there was at least 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. you were playing Skyrim. And then it's 11 p.m. to almost to 4 p.m. now.
Yeah, roundabouts.
So like 50% of the last 24 hours.
Shit. I hate math. Okay. What I'm thinking is that this is the generic artificial cherry flavor that isn't bad, but is a nostalgic type thing. It's the convenience store frozen turbine thing, and it is cherry soda.
I don't get the generic cherry flavor. The generic cherry flavor is like Twizzlers to me.
No, not like those low flavor cowards.
Like that is what I consider generic cherry flavor. This is separate from that.
I do see what you mean about the black cherryness because it does have that more of a sour finish that that I associate with black cherries.
Just a fleshier, juicier.
Exactly. It's good.
Which is something you don't often get in the cherry flavored drinks. It's usually that generic fake, like it's fake cherry flavor.
And also, the other cherry-ish ones that we get from other flavors, from other energy drinks, then it's always cherry and. You never find cherry on its own.
That is also true.
I guess I'm associating it more with Gatorade and Powerade. Oh, yeah, right.
Those off flavors of flavor.
I just suddenly remembered what I've come to expect from C4, though.
The tingly dinglies?
Yeah, I'm like, what is with my hand? What has happened?
We're doing C4.
I know.
Original C4.
I know.
But the verbiage on the can in regards to the tingly dinglies is they sum it up as like, oh, this is how you know that it's activated and it's ready to go. Like 20 to 30 minutes in, you're ready to kick ass and take names.
So I've got a timer.
Hashtag dominate life.
Dominate the planet.
Zero sugar, energy to perform. Performed. Yeah, explosive and mental alertness.
Oh, this is only 200 milligrams of caffeine.
Wait, what?
200. 200.
Oh, man. Well, I've got egg on my face.
There's not much else I can say. I like this flavor. I hope they extend this into the Super Brain line so that we could have this flavor without the beta-alanine in it.
How much beta-alanine is in it?
They don't really say. They round up a total with some of the other stuff, which is 6.73 grams. That includes the citrulline, beta-alanine, beta-ene, andros, N-acetyl L-tyrosine.
Truth is, my hands are shaking too much for me to be able to read the tiny text. Wearing glasses instead of my contacts again, because if I'm gonna start touching my face, my glasses will get in the way.
Mort.
But
It's not bad. Since Chris the Lamp is watching, have you been able to locate and try any of these flavors for yourself? I'd be interested to know if the effects of the beta-alanine have any impact on your say in this drink, because it doesn't hit me all that much.
Meanwhile,
You're sitting there like vibrating.
I think I'm cold. I can't tell if it's the C4.
Well, you spent like 12 hours in that little room next to what's essentially a 600-watt gaming computer space heater. So it's like 80 degrees in there, and you come out here and it's like 60. But great. I mean, in terms of the original C4 flavors, I think this one's probably going to be my favorite. And it's not super sour. A lot of the other ones are super sour, and this one's not. It's got a nice sour bite to it, but it's sweet and pleasant and something I really like.
It's everything that I would expect out of a cherry beverage.
I think it's a little more than what I would expect out of a cherry beverage.
I mean, it's with a big concentration and intense focus on that cherry flavor. They're doing it right, and they are being what they say they are going to be, and it's something that I've started to notice with the C4
Be all that
flavors.
they can be.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid saying it.
And again, even though they sent us those drinks that we had for free, we are not sponsored or shills for C4.
I mean, I'm still going to be complaining about how much I'm shaking.
It's just weird that like they were so far down, and then we get those drinks, and now we're going back to the other ones we didn't try, and it's like, oh, this is actually kind of good. This is the best cherry drink I've ever had.
Well, they must be doing something right if their marketing people reached out to us. Clearly.
Yeah, I guess they're like, what are these guys on? They're so wrong about our drinks.
Well, they were able to. They sent blah 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 fucking words. They sent us some of that stuff, and I thought maybe they know what they're doing. Maybe we should just try the drinks in different situations. And
Yeah, I mean, I had no intention of going back to the regular C4 flavors, but
Yeah, I mean, it's why I'm going to be doing a workout after this, just to see how bad the hand tinglies get me.
to see how far it works.
I hate how far you had to reach for that joke and that you stuck the landing. Oh, great.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to give this a 9.
9 still feels a little high for me.
That's just kind of what I anticipated, but I figured with our scores it'll skew to something I'm comfortable with.
See, and here I thought we were just voting towards what we feel like the drinks should be, not trying to electoral college this shit.
I'm throwing the curve.
You are. It reminds me of the episode.
Well, I was thinking of an 8.5, but I'm like, I think I like it better than an 8.5.
Okay. Well, and I was thinking like 5 or a 6, but then I realized, yeah, even though I'm not a huge fan of such intense cherry flavor, it's a good flavor, and overall, it's just that cherry in a flavor in itself is not my cup of tea, or energy in the sea for can. Yeah.
Would that be somewhere like a 7 of an average between the two?
I was actually going to be going to a 7.5 because of how well they nailed the cherry flavor.
Well, I'll negotiate down to an 8 as an average.
Okay, but we'll have to have it be notarized, this agreement between us, to figure out the proper spots on the.
And of course, 85% of it does have to go to big businesses and corporations, and it will be paid back by the taxpayers in the next tax sequence in 2021.
There's a sequence in Iron Man 2 that C4 generally makes me feel like if I just finish it right before I get to the gym, it's the part where Tony installs a new arc reactor in his chest. It tastes like coconut and metal. Wow! Yeah, that's how C4 makes me feel.
Like, ooh, yeah, it just got real.
Gonna leave the
because Tony Stark is how C4 makes me feel.
Because C4 is what exploded and made him have the chest shrapnel stuff. And, yeah.
Chris Lamp says he knows they have them in Walmart, but you've yet to try them.
Right, man. Okay.
Well, if you're able to find any of the Super Brains, I'd give those a try. Or maybe this Midnight Cherry or that grape flavor were all right.
Yeah.
I think Tom's got to get moving.
Yeah.
He's gonna start
Jesus.
So while he does that, I guess I'll wrap this video up so we can turn things around.
It feels like I'm holding on to sea urchins and starting to squeeze.
The C4 Midnight Cherry gets an average of an 8 from us here at Newsily Caffeinated. Until next time, I'm Eric the Red.
I'm RickshawTom.
Stay caffeinated.
Stay happy.
Stay safe out there.
Ow. Ugh.